fourth grade. So for today's experiment, we are going to be using some water, shaving cream, and some food coloring to see how clouds form and eventually begin to rain. Alright, so as you guys saw in the previous slide, you guys were able to see how clouds form through the water cycle. We have water that is on the ground, like from oceans, lakes, streams. When that water heats up from the sun, it becomes like a vapor, which is like a gas. And that gas rises and goes up. Remember, when something is hot, it moves up. And when it comes together, those tiny vapors kind of meet together. And when it's enough of them, they meet together, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. They become clouds, like the clouds that we see in the sky. However, when there is too much vapor inside those clouds, it can't handle it no more. And when it can't handle it no more, that's when we see rain. So I want to show you guys this experiment on how clouds built up with rain. So in this jar, I'm gonna fill it up a little almost to the top with water. So I'm gonna fill it up. Remember, if you are doing this experiment at first, remember to have mom and dad's permission and also them watching so that you don't make too much of a mess. Here we have this cup of water. For the purpose of this experiment, we're going to pretend that this cup of water, it is from a lake. This cup of water is water from a lake that is gathered together. Now when the sun beams down on this water, it heats it up. And as we saw, when something is heated up, when water is heated up, it begins to rise and it evaporates into a vapor. And when that vapor gets together at top, it forms a cloud. We're going to use shaving cream and we're going to add it to the top of our water to form a cloud. So that should be a big enough fluffy cloud. Alright, so here we have our water at the bottom and we have our big fluffy cloud. Now in this cup, what I have is some little rain droplets that I gathered. I'm gonna use this syringe to get some water into, I'm gonna use this syringe to gather some water, put it in, and so I grabbed some bit of water. And what we are gonna do is we're gonna begin dropping small drops into our cloud. And we're gonna see how many drops of water is gonna take until it begins to rain. Now before I start doing that, I have two predictions that I want you to make. Your first prediction is, what do you think is gonna happen once I start disposing the drops of water into this cloud? I want you on Nearpod, click next and write one sentence. What do you think is going to happen? There is no right or wrong answers. We are scientists using our brains and making predictions. Alright, thank you for sharing your predictions. We're gonna see if our predictions are correct at the end of this experiment. Now the second prediction I want you to make is, how many drops of this water do you think it's gonna take until we see rain? Just write a number on Nearpod of how many drops of water it is going to take until we see it rain down. Alright, thank you for sharing your predictions. Now let's start. We're gonna start by dropping one drop of water and we're gonna see how much it takes until we begin to see rain. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. Got 2 drops. Oh, I want to go too fast. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was a big raindrop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Has it begun to rain yet? Look inside our jar. Keep watching inside our jar to see once we will see those, it begin to rain. So far we only have 10 drops, so our cloud is not heavy enough. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this water that you guys see here is just water that fell outside of our container. Let me put a napkin down there and clean this up first. This is why we ask mom and dad's permission. We don't want to make a mess in their house. Let's keep adding rain. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, sorry, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's a lot of clouds and take a lot of rain. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 4, 45, 6, 46. Don't see no rain yet. It's not raining yet. 47, 48. I don't see no rain yet, but if I look at the bottom down here, it is getting a bit blue. So maybe our rainwater is gathering up. 49, 50, 51, 52. Do you guys see how it's blue down here? 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Oh, 59. I see a little raindrop coming down. Keep adding more. 59. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Oh no, one raindrop falling down. 69. See if we get a couple more. Thunderstorm. 70, 71. I'm gonna put that there so you guys can see the rain more clear. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, almost at 100, 90, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, hello, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 8. That's a big one. 108, 109, 110, 120. Oh, look at the blue at the bottom. It's getting much more heavier. We should see a thunderstorm forming soon. Oh, it's raining down over here. Yes, it is. Let's keep going. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118. So we see some rain beginning to fall down. Let me turn it to you guys. That way. We have some raindrops for 120, 21, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135. Oh, I'm gonna bring you guys closer because I don't know if you guys. Yep, I think 135 was a good amount of rain, a good amount of drops to cause a thunderstorm, to cause a storm. See all those little dots of rain? Those little, see that all that blue? Ooh. See all that blue that is becoming to fall down? That is because our cloud got really heavy. It could not take no more raindrops, and it began to rain. That's very similar to what happens in nature when clouds are filled with water vapor. They get very, very heavy, and that's when we see it rain. Or sometimes it might be a light rain, or sometimes it might be a thunderstorm. So it was really cool to see it was really cool that we were able to use water, shaving cream, and some food coloring to see how clouds work. Water vapor is constantly moving up and attaching to the cloud. Once they get very heavy and they can't hold no more water vapor, no more water droplets, it's when we see it rain. So on your next screen on Nearpod, I want you to write one sentence about what you learned about clouds and how it rains. We saw that it took 135 drops of water to make it rain. On Nearpod, go to your next screen on Nearpod and use the cup to draw a picture of what we see on our jar. We have our jar with water. We have its rain cloud. It was filled with rain, and then it began to rain. And then it began to rain. So go ahead on Nearpod and do your best to draw what we observed. After you are finished writing your sentence, please make sure that you click that submit button. If you do not click submit, I won't be able to see it and I won't know that you did it. So click submit, and I will see you tomorrow for experiment number 6. If you have any questions, just visit me during office hours from 2 to 3:30. See you tomorrow. Bye.